Hey, hi guys. Welcome to Pure Prayogshala. This is Prayog. So in today's episode, we'll see how to create a Maven project. Okay, and subsequently we'll see the file structure in the Maven project. Okay. So straight away, let me go to Google. Okay, and I will simply type in Maven. Okay. So if you type the Maven, then the very first link you will see is this. Okay, this is the official website of Maven. Okay, you will then I will click on this Maven in 5 minutes. Okay, so I hope you guys have already installed Maven in your computers. Okay, if not, please watch my previous video. I have explained how to install Maven. Okay, so if installed, then uh, okay, if you type in this command, you will see something like this, and that means Maven is successfully installed. Okay, so once Maven is installed in our PC, right, the next step is creating a Maven project. Okay, so how will we create a Maven project? So in order to create a Maven project, first of all, if you see here, it is clearly written that we need to navigate to the directory where we actually want to install the Maven. We want to create the Maven project. So okay. So in my case, what I will do is I will just simply go to. I will type in this command, that is cd, and I will navigate to the desktop. Okay, because that is where I want to create a new Maven project. So once I'm into this directory where I want to create my Maven project, okay, what I need to do is I need to type in this command. Okay, so if we just copy this command in the notepad, okay, let me just open the notepad. Okay, so here if you see, we see some parameters, right? So one parameters out of it is the group ID. Okay, so group ID basically it is nothing but it is the URL of the company, right? So let's say your company is XYZ company. Okay, so it will be having some URL, okay, to it. So URL, it has to be in the reverse order. So here if you see, it is in the reverse order. Reverse meaning, let's say www.google.com is the actual URL. Then here in this case it has to be com.google.www, something like that, right? So here comes the group ID. So this is the group ID. Okay, so for now I am not changing it, but if you want to change, you can type in your actual company's URL in the reverse order. Second part, if we see, second parameter is the artifact ID, right? Artifact ID, that is nothing but the your app name basically, right? So here in this case it is my hyphen app, so I am not going to change it for now. Then there is a, if you see, a version, right? Archetype version, right? So this is the version of the software that you have built. Okay, so that is what it is. So these are the some important parameters which are there. So for now what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to copy this command. Okay, I will just go to my command prompt and I will simply paste the same command, right? So once I will type enter, what it will do is it will basically uh, download all the dependencies, okay, and it will create a new project for me, right? Since I am creating this very first time, so it will take some time to download and to create a new project. So I will pause the recording for now, and once it is created, I will again resume. Okay. Hey guys, so as you can see, my new app is created. I mean, Maven project is created. Okay, so here if you see, we have this folder, right? That is the My App folder. So if you just double click, right? If I double click, then as you can see, I have two folders. One is the POM file, right? And one is the source folder. Okay, so here comes the second part of our episode, right? That is the file structure, right? So if you simply go here, right, in the Maven's website, then here if you see here, this is the standard project structure, right? That is how it is. Okay, so it is the standard project structure, right? So I'll navigate you through what it means one by one. So if I just minimize this part, then as you can see, this is the My App folder, right? So this is the My App folder. Under this, if you see, there is one pom.xml file. So here if you see, this is the pom.xml file and the source folder. Here you see that is a source folder. Okay, if you double click inside this source folder, right, then you will see there are two folders available here. Okay, one is the source folder and one is the test folder. Okay, sorry, one is the main folder and one is the test folder. So here if you see, there are two folders. One is the main folder and other one is the test folder. Okay, so main folder, inside main folder, if I just click here, you see there is a Java folder. Here there is a Java folder. Again, if you double click, there is a com folder. Again, there is a com folder, right? If, again, if you double click, there is a my company folder. Okay, so here again there is a my company folder. Again, if you double click, there is a app folder. Again, you see there is a app folder. And finally, there is a app.java file, right? This is a app.java file. So this is the structure, okay, inside the main folder. So main folder, guys, mainly will contain the source code, right? The source code of your application. Source code meaning the actual code, right? Backend code of the application that it contains. Okay, so let's say there is a calculator application, right? So actual code that has built the application that will be inside, that will reside inside the main folder. Okay, now again if we come back here, then inside source we also have the test folder. So test folder, basically it contains the test code, right? It contains the test code. So there are two things, right? In the development part, once you develop the actual code, but you need to also test that code, right? As an automation tester, you need to test that code, whether the functionality is working correctly or not. So that particular test part, it will be contained inside this test folder. Okay, that will contain inside this test folder. So inside the test folder, if we see, there is a Java folder. Okay, so this is the Java folder. If I double click inside Java, there is a com folder. Here you see there is a com folder. Again, if you see, there is a my company folder. There is a my company folder. Okay, and here you see there is a app folder. Again, there is a app folder. Inside that, there is a apptest.java file. There is a apptest.java file. Okay, so this is what, this is nothing but this is the actual project structure of the Maven. This is how every Maven project will reside, right? So here, if you just simply observe here, what it is written is the source mean Java directory. It contains the project source code, right? And the source test Java directory, it contains the test source. Okay, so here it contains the test source and here it contains the actual source code. Okay, so this is the actual structure, Maven project structure, and it will be consistent across. Okay, it won't change from project to project. So every project which is using Maven will be following this project structure. Okay, So this is the uh, simple project structure of Maven. Okay. So guys, in the next episode we'll see this thing, that is pom.xml file in detail. What do we mean by that and why do we need that? So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much for watching this.